Welcome to the podcast.
Was that the intro? Hello.
Hello.
你好，我是民调.
What are we already?
No, we're starting over.
What? Can I not say that? What am I doing wrong?
I don't know what you said.
I'm saying hello. I am Noodle.
Is that real?
Yes.
In like a Google Translator before? Okay.
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
Do you think I'm not? You think I'm just making up sounds? I'm literally repeating what Google's telling me.
I'm sorry. Welcome to Why the Hell Are We Watching This? Took like a week-long break, but now we're back.
Yeah, I'm finally glad to have another WHAWWT episode up.
That was a long break. Yeah.
I'm Alex. Who else do we have here? Noodle? Who are you?
Fuck, I don't know how to say it anymore. Hey, I'm Noodle. Bomb. First time water. Why the hell are we, in fact, watching this?
Graf, do you maybe have an answer to this?
You said it looked like theater kid stuff, and then we watched it.
Yeah.
True story.
That's what I that's what I remember. I had no idea what this was.
Well, I saw it on a Crunchyroll ad. I was like, ooh, cool, new anime coming out. And then we look into it, and it's been out since 2020, and it has 3 whole seasons. And it was really weird to see it because it was, in fact, a Chinese production, and none of us had knew about it because, of course, we didn't.
Yeah, it's called All Saints Street, by the way.
It's called Halloween Street, by the way. What was the translation?
I don't know. I think the translation is accurate, but the Chinese translation for All Saints Street sounds like you would pronounce Halloween in Chinese.
Is that true?
What?
Is this true?
No, All Saints.
That's what the wiki trivia says.
Are you serious?
Isn't All Saints Day Halloween, or right after Halloween or something?
Oh yeah, like the day after.
That's the holiday. Exactly.
Oh,
that's crazy.
So I think I
forgot about that.
That might be the connection.
You're so smart.
Let's not research any of this and just go off of what we think. I like this.
Who needs research? We have opinions.
So it was like a manhwa before, like a webcomic, a Chinese one. That one started in 2016 and it's still going. And then the first 2 seasons aired in 2020 and then the third one in 2022. And they're like 4 episodes each, so you can get through them pretty fast.
Wait, they're 4 episodes each?
Did I say 5?
Or 4 minutes?
4 minutes. Yeah. I don't know what I said.
Yeah, the format is they're just these short animations, which are 4 animation. Or fuck, I said it too. 4 minutes each, but it's funny because it plays the intro every time, and I swear that's at least 45 to 60 seconds.
I did not get tired of it.
It's true though. It was a good a good intro.
Yeah, I love seeing 5 logo animations and then an intro and then an ending at the end.
Yo, shout out to Tencent, my favorite company.
Sure.
There were so many. The thing we watched had so many ads that were for different, I believe, shows and maybe mobile games. And there were just QR codes littered throughout, which is very, very funny, very Chinese.
Yeah, there was a QR code in the middle of an episode. I was like, I didn't scan it, but I wouldn't put it past them to link to the merch store to a random game.
They should to a different game. So what is this story about? I have a great summary that I found online.
Read it, please.
Okay. Shoot, where did I put the screenshot? Here it is. According to this random manhwa website, a story about a group of foreign monsters contributing GDP to China. Wait, is it because... Okay, so yeah, these monsters are all from different locations and they all moved to China.
Yeah, right.
The homeland, the motherland. And I guess this person writing this review is implying the point of them coming is to give tourism money or something, just helping the economy.
Maybe
because my take on that summary is that they knew exactly what they were doing, and it was all according to plan to grab the international audience and have us buy the socks.
Oh, buy the socks! Oh yeah, I forgot there was ads for merch. Yeah, so much merch at the end of every show.
I've already ordered 20 socks.
Yeah, Fumos was crazy.
The bean plushies.
The blushies.
That's how you get them.
There was a lot of blushies in this show.
So yeah, I guess we can go into it. There are, what is it? I think it starts off, the angel is it his apartment? There's an angel and he owns an apartment?
Well, it starts off with the main character moving to China.
Right. The main character being Neil, who is a goat demon boy
A devil.
from hell and moves out of hell to China.
Yeah. And hell is Australia for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which
it does seem
which I read like when I checked like some of the manhwa episodes. It actually said that he was from Australia, and just like in the show they never say Australia, they just call it hell, which is
that's so funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
They still like show Australia on like the globe.
Yeah, right.
When he moves.
Yeah, like the first episode when he moves, you just see it fly out of there.
Yeah. So he moves to China.
So he moves in.
He moves in with an online friend who's a vampire.
Yeah. His name is Ira, I-R-A, Ida.
The IRA? Shit.
Oh shit, he moves in with the IRA? I think that's his name. Fuck, I don't remember. And he moves in with an angel named Ollie. What was the angel's name?
Lynn. It's Lynn.
I don't know why. Lynn?
Lynn, yeah.
Very angel-esque
Of course.
name. Wait, does that mean Neil? Neil has a brother who comes up later. Is he also Australian?
Yeah, of course. What? Why would he not be?
Interesting.
I honestly didn't get that they were brothers for like quite some episodes because they don't look anything alike.
Well, whenever he first shows up, he calls Lynn brother.
I know, but I probably blinked.
Not Lynn, Neil.
Yeah, the episodes are very fast.
There was a few moments where I got lost, and then but it sort of worked because they repeat the information sometimes.
Okay, so there's also a roommate that is like a mummy, which I'm looking at the wiki page right now, and there's like different kinds of screenshots. One from the manga, one from the donghua, which is like the anime. And then there's one called Hydrated. From a scene where he was like coming out of
In
the
the
water.
pool.
Okay, wait, guys, we still haven't gotten like a full summary of the show. So this devil moves from Australia to China, and it's basically about him just living in this apartment with a bunch of other like fantasy creature roommates.
Yeah, like the classic Halloween lads.
Yeah, like
wasn't he?
That's why it's Halloween Street.
And early on, Neil wants to meet humans. Like that's why he was excited to move into like with the humans.
Yeah,
aka the Chinese.
Yeah, right. He wanted to meet humans, and then he ends up in an apartment that only has foreign creatures in it.
Yeah, all foreign monsters. Which is, Graf said this early on, it's the classic, you go to like a foreign land and you end up hanging out with everybody who's like from your place.
Yeah. Classic.
Let's see. And apparently there is a storyline. It starts off as basically just a big slice of life thing, but in the background, apparently, people are wanting to hunt down the demon lord, who is Neil, who is the little goat boy. Where at least it lives in his body. And a lot of, what was it? There's another guy, a wolf guy who I love, who they don't show, they just like imply that he does all these things, but they don't show it in the show. But he does like a bunch of stuff with like the elderly. He does like a lot of dancing. And he's sent by the wolf pack from, I don't know where he's from, some cold place.
The woods.
And he's like, lives with a family of people, just Armstrong people from Full Metal Alchemist. And he comes down and gets
so much right now already. There's so many
his thing is that he's
gags.
really
Everything's a gag and it's incredible.
Yeah.
He's apparently inflicted with like bad luck. So when he first moves to the city, he just immediately becomes like a sad homeless person. And he's like, I forget, I think he's adopted by the angel man.
No, Ira, the vampire, finds him, and because I think they need a new roommate because they have a vacant room, and he just finds him and brings him along.
they introduce so many people, even like throughout the whole series. They just keep dropping in more characters. I need more
And
episodes.
they're all amazing.
They're all great. I love them.
They always come in with like some stupid gag, and then over the like following episodes, you sort of like get like flashbacks or like insight into who they are as a person, and it works really well.
Oh yeah. Apparently early on in the manhwa it's explained, but it just out of nowhere there's an episode with a dog boy that he just is a graphic designer and is looking for jobs as graphic design stuff, but he comes out of nowhere because this whole time it's like I didn't even think about what he did because they just keep doing gags where haha you buff dumb dog, throw a ball, he catches it.
Yeah, I have no idea what most of them do to pay rent.
Yeah, what does Ira do? He's literally just like a bum.
He's
who,
just
what is
he's
he?
just
Does he play
rich.
video
He has
games?
rich vampire parents. Like they mentioned it a few times. Like he just leeches off his vampire parents, and yeah, but that's
That makes sense.
The mummy's probably also rich then.
True. The mummy. It makes sense. He was buried with a bunch of gold.
yeah. He's probably
the mummy.
He's a pharaoh, probably, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't be a
Oh,
mummy.
he's like King Tut or something.
Yeah, he's like an Egyptian like king god thingy. So
Yeah, he loves Yu-Gi-Oh.
his room is the best. His room is like in Steven Universe, like the rooms of the gems, where you have like all these different doors.
Please explain. I actually don't know.
Maybe I remember wrong. So Steven Universe fans don't kill me, but like he just has all these like this door that leads to different rooms. I feel like that's a concept in a lot of things actually. Just immediately,
Yeah, it's like Narnia.
and there's like
Yeah, it's like Monsters Inc.
a lot of different worlds in there.
There's it really is just like I don't know. It's originally structured as a webtoon, where basically the author was like, I'm gonna smash a bunch of cute guys together because that's what I'm into. But the story itself does have like the Dark Lord as like I feel like the only real plot point
Yeah.
that runs throughout. And in season 2, spoilers, there's an actual conflict, and there's an episode called what was it called, Graph?
All the budget went into this episode or something.
Yeah, that's like the name of the episode. And they have a fight scene with the Dark Lord, and he's eliminated, so they think, and then he becomes like a little worm boy in the main character.
What I find funny about the Dark Lord is that he's sort of like, he doesn't even want to do evil. He's just sort of cursed with having more evil energy than everybody else, and all he wants to do is just be left alone, really, and sleep.
Yeah. Like everyone's character writing is so good.
Oh, I guess there's also a romance plot line between the angel's sister, what's her name, Lily,
Yeah.
and main character boy.
And
I don't know if it's one-sided.
there's a
I think
there's
it's
a
one-sided
triangle
so far.
here.
There's a triangle. So funny.
There's because her best friend from heaven, who she went to school with, has a crush on.
This is just turning it into an audiobook version of the show.
Yes.
That's
It's
exactly.
funny. Oh, do you want to keep secrets? Do you not want to tell people stuff?
What else? What else would we talk about then?
I don't know. Other stuff you liked, except like very specific plot points.
That's the stuff we like, and we're trying to go over
I
the
liked
plot.
how the animation was good.
It was good.
I hate you, Graph.
It was good.
It was good. Graph's not wrong.
Chinese Miku was also good.
Oh yeah, the OP has Chinese Miku, which is great. Honestly, I love it so much.
No, honestly, there's so much more to talk about than the good writing.
Well, definitely, it's funny to see the animation and then looking at the source material, because the animation, like the character designs and everything, have huge glow up, like crazy glow up, and
Yeah.
like there's like a lot of shots of these crazy bits of Sakuga that are sprinkled in that are probably like 2 to 3 seconds long in a lot of episodes, and
It's so
it
smooth.
really so smooth, so good. I love to see. I really love to see like Sakuga like that, quote unquote Sakuga, just action scenes animated that aren't in an anime. It's like nice to see it, like anime being not the only place that has cool stuff like that.
Yeah. They like turn it from a normal webtoon, competent webtoon art style into like Omori.
Omori? Yeah, the Omori cutscenes were sick.
Yeah, it's crazy how good it looks and how much detail is in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the little eye catches too. The gags within the eye catches that sometimes carried gags. Like, I don't know, it was like really cool. They had like some really cool playing with the format kind of thing going on too sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder, because of the length and because like they had so many gags like stuffed in these like 3.5 minutes. I wonder how the syndication worked. Do you know anything about like how they aired it?
I can try to look it up on the wiki.
Okay, cool. Because it's like it's such a small. It's less than 15 minutes. Like it's 5 minutes of content you could stuff in there. And I don't know where you even put that, or if maybe it is just an online thing only.
It might be.
I mean, we watched all of it in a 2-day period because like we started really late the first night, but then we watched the rest of season 2 and 3 like in about an hour and a half, I would say, maybe a little less.
It's very bingeable.
Bingeable.
Yeah. Also, apparently it aired like weekly online
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
assume.
on like official Tencent plays and Bilibili.
Official Tencent website?
Yeah, which is like Chinese YouTube
We should have watched it on Bilibili.
with no subs.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it's all on YouTube right now, but it's probably going to be on Crunchyroll soon.
I really hope it takes off from Crunchyroll because I do want more people to know about this and talk about this because it's like it's one of those things that it's competently made. I feel like it's deceptively simple looking, but it really really makes like the whole time we were all talking, we wanted to like make stuff and animate stuff because it's just so good. It's such a fun production, and it seems
just
simple.
seems so approachable because it's short. It looks like it was made by a small amount of people. And it gives off that energy. It's like just a like very intimate, like just art direction and style. And I guess that's inspiring.
Yeah, it looks like the people making it had lots of fun doing that.
Yeah, with like there's so many like funny animation cuts too, like just not just like really like impressive like Sakuga cuts as you mentioned a little bit, just stupid gags, it's just with like sometimes like just like 2 or 3 frame like animations that just really worked for like what it was supposed to be, and yeah, it was like great.
Yeah, there was
pulling
like
off that mix.
no filler.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just lean, fun little gags and bits, which helped I think the pacing a lot for the size of
Pure
it.
lean.
Because you just like gag after gag. I remember specifically a gag that fucking had me bursting out. There's what's his name? Kevin? Fuck no, I said Kevin. Who's the goat brother?
Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, he like breaks into the house. He's like an unofficial member of the house, but he's not. He's actually like a feral homeless man who wears a suit and comes in and just steals her food at night. But he left like what was it? Pentagrams all over the wall, and there's the little cutaway gag where the angel guy Lynn is cleaning him up like because they're hidden behind a frame, and there's another like 2-second cutaway gag where he removes a frame and there's just another pentagram after all the pentagrams he cleaned off.
But he left that one.
He did leave that one because later on Nick just keeps coming through that same pentagram.
Yeah, like I don't know, it didn't come off as cheesy at all, despite like these types of cryptid lads being so often represented in like pop culture and everything. It felt like super fresh.
Yeah.
Despite that, which was very nice.
Super French?
Fresh.
I mean, yeah, like it definitely has the like classic Hollywood monsters. Not even Hollywood, just regular folklore monsters. But it's just really fun. I think honestly, the animators carried so much weight with the designs and stuff.
Yeah, because there's a lot of cliches, like not like just apart from just like the setting and the monsters, just also like how the romance is written and stuff. It's stuff you've seen before. It's just like the unique combination of what they have going on with the art style, the animation direction, and everything that just makes it come to life in a different way.
And I feel like you do need some of those more or less generic or like jokes that you kind of expect with those creatures.
Yeah.
So you can subvert it later and not like make them seem like not like the same thing, even though they share the same design or something.
Yeah, for sure. Like this is very much a show that didn't it didn't shy away from being cliche, and it didn't shy away from subverting them either. It just did whatever the fuck it wanted, really. Like with everything. Like sometimes it got really meta with somebody like pausing the actual show and rewinding, and like it didn't feel out of place. It was just like, well, whatever happens.
And then grabbing the pause button that's on screen.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally how it started. It's like the first episode, and then yeah, like just also in the writing, like things sometimes just escalate out of nowhere. Like you have hints dropped throughout, like for like big climax things, but then there's no like continuous build up. There's not really much of a build up at all. You just think, oh, there's gonna be like another breather episode in between, and then suddenly it's just like, oh nope, suddenly a whole army is here and we're having a big fight, and it's and it's great how it pulls that off. And like a lot of the things just sometimes have no stakes at all, and it sort of works because there's a lot of like big conflicts where like, oh, this should matter a lot, and then it's just resolved like within one scene. and then it just goes on to like another gag or something, and it just works.
We never got there was hinting at a character at the end credits of the last season, and I don't think we ever saw her. I think it's
unicorn?
her.
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying not to say.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah.
Cut this out.
No, you're good.
That's fine. It's like the same opening for the whole thing.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same opening, but then ED changed at season 3, I believe. I swear that, so they introduce this cat character, and I swear it's a self-insert. That's my theory.
Dude, every character they introduce is so fun, and they work so well with the whole cast.
Yeah.
I honestly can't wait to watch it again.
It's in Crunchyroll.
It's one of those shows to watch at Halloween. It's like, together with Over the Garden Wall, it's going to become a Halloween staple.
Yes. It was really interesting. I really like the setting because there's like these things that are like portrayed very cartoonishly and nicely and charmingly about like, I don't know, not suburban, but like city life in China. There's a really interesting thing to me where they introduce this character late on. He's a zombie, but he's trying to like be part. He wanted to get into like films, and I'm usually used to seeing, and a lot of people, like a lot of Americans, are used to seeing like that kind of portrayal of somebody trying to be an actor, like in LA or something. So it was interesting to see, just even if it was just for a brief moment, like. Them parodying what it's like to try to get into a movie in China, because of course there's like a huge Chinese like industry for that. That was like a little interesting side note for me.
Yeah, it's cool to check that stuff out, especially like when all of the media we consume is like American or European or Japanese.
Yeah. I'm just a huge animation nerd. Like, I love consuming animation. And, like, especially cool whenever you see different cultures portraying, like, quote-unquote daily life. Of course, you're, like, seeing it through the lens of somebody who's, like, especially this show where everything's filtered through, like, a really bubbly lens.
The bubbly lens of being a creature.
Being an absolute creature. La cultura. Fucking... I love it so much. I'm so happy. The wolf guy is so good. Every time he's like, just anytime he does anything, it's great. I love him. Also, do we know the age of any of these characters?
Good question.
No.
Probably not. No.
I mean, the vampire is probably ancient.
Yeah, he's like 300 years
so
old.
is the mummy. And the zombie, probably.
Okay, true.
Do undead people have age?
The wiki entry for Lin, the angel guy. It just says he might be over 450 years old.
Might?
Due to him being
That's it?
due to him being a mummy, he is the oldest in the entire apartment. No source.
Okay.
But they have a blood type AB before death. So maybe sometimes it's brought up in like gags in the webcomic.
I was always wondering how old main character, if he's the main character.
They have
guy
birthdays for everyone, but not the specific age.
Yeah. But he seemed like he was early college age, like just graduated high school and is just moving away or something.
It's like 18, 19 probably.
Nationality Australian, occupation working a pet shop. Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, yeah. The pet shop.
Oh, yeah, he worked at a pet shop.
Yeah, like the bits where they went out of the apartment and like split up the pays, the normal size of life pays of the like roomy life was pretty good. It was pretty unhinged sometimes. I really liked that about some of the gags.
Me and Alex, was it you who brought up like what's the significance of the door number?
Yeah.
We were both like, oh yeah, what is it? And Graph's like, it's 10/31. It's like October 31st. Yeah. Halloween. And apparently it was like a whole bit. I want more of it. I hope they air more. I don't know how to look this up.
You can just Google it. I think there's enough information available in English.
I wonder if I can buy the Blu-ray sets on Alibaba.
Maybe.
I wonder if I can get merch from Alibaba, actually.
I do want the socks. Not gonna lie.
Just scan the QR codes in the show.
The spooky socks. I'm scared. I'm too scared to scan those QR codes, to be honest.
Dude, I can't wait for the cosplayers when it comes out. Apparently there's some pretty good cosplayers already. Like there was like one section at the end of season 2 or something where they had like short like traitor interviews or something.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the script writer girl or something, someone from the team was like talking about how she really liked to see some like foreign cosplayers from like 2 of the boys or something. I don't remember exactly.
She said that they were like asking her like what her favorite bits of fan art was, and one of them she said, I really liked cosplay of some of the guys. I think one of them was Nick, and I think it was Lynn.
No, it was the Mao, the wolf guy.
Oh, the wolf guy, even buffer. Yeah, she was like, they're very muscular. It made a very deep impression, is what she said.
Yeah, good shit. Please watch it.
It's very fun. It's just a fun time watching guys being dudes, just being bros, just being guys. And then sometimes there's girls.
Yeah.
Right.
I find it really funny that, what's it called? Like I noticed when they would draw girls, I'm going to talk about boobs. When they draw girls, there were just no boobs, like the first 2 girls that they'd shown. So I was like, okay, I guess it's just like the art style. And then one of the boys, or the demons, they can change forms because they're devils. So I guess it's to seduce people. So Nick gender bent into like a big titty goth GF, I guess. And it was like, wow, okay, they can have boobs and they can be really big, apparently.
Yeah.
And there's just so much tension between, of course there is, between Angel Boy and older brother Demon. And it's great, honestly. It's really funny because they hate each other.
That's why he left that one portal behind the picture.
So Nick could come in.
Yes.
Oh, the writing. It's so good. Fucking. There's. Should I keep spoiling stuff? I love this. There's like so many bits. There's like. It's nothing but bits.
Yeah, it's just super fun.
So kind of show you just want to go and just talk about every little funny thing that has happened, just as we have done.
Very quotable. When Alex
so
said it's for theater kids, he was right, because theater kids just quote everything they hear from media they like, and that's me. That's what I do.
You're the theater
from this
kid.
show.
And they amorified it, which is also very theater kid core.
What do you mean by omorified? Please explain.
I don't know.
I've not played that game. So.
The character designs remind me a bit of Omori. I guess it's just the big theater kid vibes.
What does it even mean? Like, I have.
Please delve more into your explanation.
I don't know how. It's like, I don't know how.
I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they theatered.
What are theater kids into?
Omori.
We didn't really have theater kids in my school.
No, my school definitely had theater kids, even if not all of them went to theater.
Yeah, shout out to those theater kids. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
with you.
those kinds of kids that were like super into like Harry Potter and Percy Jackson and like I don't know.
Okay, never mind. I think we did have them. But everybody's into Harry Potter.
No, but they were like really into like the Harry Potter quizzes and what.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the
That's what
quizzards.
theater kids are.
You know, like they would read Death Note and see L and they would act like L. Not me, totally.
I like Percy Jackson.
And it's kind of like the like, I guess rather wholesome vibe.
I could definitely see like you have your nerdy friend group and then you point to the different characters and be like, that one's just like you and I'm this one and you're just like that one, and it's like they're always
just like
wrong.
we did earlier.
You may or may
I'm
not.
all for it.
We'll see, but there may or may not be a drawing that I do of us three as characters from the show. So we'll see.
No, you're contractually obligated to, because that's gonna be the on screen right now.
Okay. I thought the on screen was going to be you playing the OP on Osu.
Ukulele.
You're not going to play the Osu map of it on screen?
No.
Okay, I will. I'll do it.
What?
I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, we talked about animation characters because the music was there much music?
There was like
outside of the opening and ending.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of music. Just this is background music. I didn't really pay attention to it.
It was probably very competent.
It was. There was like a guitar riff that they played at the end of every scene, and sometimes they would change it out, especially in season 1, whenever they would end on a very dramatic scene, which was few and far between. I do find it funny that anytime they had a story that was plot related, it required like 2 to 3 episodes because the format's so short.
That's true.
That they still crammed in everything into gags.
You can't sacrifice the gags for the story. There's just no way.
Shout out to childhood friend of Lily, best character.
No, my favorite character is the mummy.
The mummy? Mummy's great.
My favorite character was the cat girl.
Of course it was,
she's
Alex.
also great.
Of course the cat girl was your favorite character.
Just because she's an alcoholic.
That's not... You can't prove that.
I can't prove that this fictional cat girl is an alcoholic.
Oh, yeah. There's a bit where she's getting everyone to drink, and I think it was 31. Like, there was a peach beer or something that was like 31% alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah, little details like that in the gags. It was so funny. And like all the shirts the vampire guy had.
Oh, yeah. They were so good. I'm the vampire guy. I wear t-shirts. Honestly,
yeah.
I unironically was like, God, I want that shirt. Whenever you'd see his stupid shirt that had dumb text on it.
They should sell his shirts as merch.
They must. They must be doing that already, right? Like, there's no way.
To. Should we wrap it up here?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can try.
Wrap it up like the mommy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess check everyone out in the description. Everyone here makes stuff.
Oh, yeah. I guess we do. Check out Graf's webcomic.
Yeah, right.
We need to get some Austrian propaganda going instead of just the Chinese.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh wait, yeah. Both of the things I just said sound terrible. I just love. I love so much the implication that this is just Chinese. The whole time, I just can't get it out of my head.
I don't understand why. It's like, what the fuck? How? That's not the lens I was seeing it through, like, at all. What does it have to do with the state of China and like any political thing at all? Like, it's just a cartoon that some people living in China made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
Looks like it worked on you, buddy.
Yeah, after
fuck.
Beastars ad, they knew what they had to do.
Oh yeah, there were so many Beastars in here, honestly.
Beastars was also theater kid core.
Beastars? Yes, of course it was. There was literally a theater kid like plot line.
So yeah, check it out. Check our stuff out too. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Later.